Welcome back to Vuln Vibes. Today we're doing a deep dive into something that's definitely caught our attention.
Yeah.
The recent Salesforce breach. Specifically, that Salesloft Drift OAuth incident.
Right. It's a really significant one.
Yeah, and for you listening, we know you're already up to speed on the basics, the ATT and CK framework, kill chains, all that. So we want to focus on the bigger picture here, the trends.
Absolutely. This incident, it really highlights some key shifts. The threat actor, first off, UNC 63905.
Known entity.
Oh, yeah. Pretty sophisticated, known for hitting cloud environments, and they're disciplined. This wasn't random. Between August 8th and 18th, 2025, they used a pretty specific vector.
Not a 0-day, I gather.
No, not this time.
Yeah.
It was clever, though. They went after OAuth and research tokens, specifically from Salesloft's Drift AI chat app.
Yeah.
Use those to get into Salesforce.
The integration point. A trusted pathway exploited.
Exactly. It wasn't brute force, more like surgical entry through a side door that was, well, supposed to be secure.
And the impact, what did they manage to grab?
Quite a bit, unfortunately. Large amounts of Salesforce data cases, accounts, users, even opportunities. Core business data.
Okay, standard exfil target for CRM. But was there more?
Oh, yes. This is where it gets more concerning. They also harvested credentials, AWS keys, Snowflake tokens, various passwords.
Wow. Okay, so they weren't just looking for customer lists. They were digging for infrastructure access, too.
Precisely. It suggests a multi-stage objective. And their methods, very disciplined. Structured queries, selective data pulls, and importantly, they deleted jobs afterwards, covering their tracks.
Covering the kill chain steps, right? Classic APT move.
Now, Salesforce mentioned a small number of customers.
But you think it might be wider?
Well, expert analysis suggests maybe hundreds of targeted tenants. And interestingly, a lot of them seem to be in the tech and security space.
Targeted, not just opportunistic spray and pray.
Definitely looks strategic.
So with this level of sophistication, how did the defenders react? What did Salesloft and Salesforce do?
The response was pretty quick, actually. Salesloft immediately revoked those Drift Salesforce connections. They also pulled Drift from the AMP exchange altogether, basically cut the cord.
Okay, stop the bleeding.
Right. And then jointly, Salesforce and Salesloft invalidated the suspect tokens, notified the customers they knew were hit, and advised everyone to re-authenticate, reset those connections.
Standard incident response playbook, but sounds like it was coordinated.
Yeah. And Google also weighed in, advising broader actions, log reviews, revoking keys, rotating credentials, the whole 9 yards. It really shows how complex responding in these integrated ecosystems can be.
Which brings us to the really critical part for you listening. This isn't just about Salesforce or Salesloft.
Exactly. This feels like part of a bigger trend.
The supply chain angle.
Precisely. Many experts are pointing to this being potentially one part of a much wider supply chain campaign. Attackers are getting really good at hitting vendors, service providers, not as the final goal, but as a jumping-off point.
A pivot point to get to the downstream customers.
Exactly right. And it forces us to really question our third-party access models, the trust we inherently place in these integrations.
Because that OAuth token from Drift, it became a key to the Salesforce kingdom for those affected.
It shows that every single link in that chain, every integration, needs serious scrutiny. Your security is only as strong as that weakest third-party link, especially with something as powerful as OAuth.
Yeah, the interconnectedness is the strength, but also the fragility here. A vulnerability in one app cascades.
It really does. It makes you rethink trust and access delegation, especially with OAuth being so pervasive.
So the big takeaway here for you. This incident, it's a stark reminder. Bolstering those third-party controls, managing that web of trust, it's not just best practice anymore.
It's absolutely fundamental.
It's core to modern cyber defense. The challenge isn't just finding bugs, it's managing the inherent risk of all these connections. So maybe the question to leave you with is, how deep does your vendor scrutiny go? Are you looking at the security of your vendors, especially the ones with privileged access deep inside your critical systems?
Something to think about. Stay vigilant out there.
Indeed. Thanks for tuning in to this deep dive on Vuln Vibes. We'll catch you on the next one.